Since 2014, the revolutionary force in retro entertainment. Roll call. Strafe. Topspin. Twin twist. Dead end. Wildrider. Cutthroat. Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro. Today I'm doing another Transformers action figure video. It's been a while since I did one of these, and I think I have a pretty interesting batch. There's 6 Transformers I'm going to show you today, and they're, compared to what I usually have covered, these are, I would say, more obscure than your typical Transformer, but that's okay. It's a learning experience. It was for me because I had, quite a few of these as a kid, but I didn't know much about them because they didn't make that many appearances, if any, on the animated show, so it's going to be an interesting one. But first, we're going to start off with this guy here. So let me give you some information about him. Let me just get my notes in the proper spot here. That might help. Okay, there we go. So this is Strafe. Okay, there we go. His name is Strafe. He is an Autobot, and he is part of the subgroup Technobot. So he's a Technobot. The Technobots are the combiner group that form, Computron. So he's part of the Computron crew. His ult mode is a Cybertronic rocket plane, and he is the left arm of Computron. Cool. And his function is aerial gunner. And here is his quote. It says, "Shoot everywhere, since that's where the enemies are." So yeah, he sounds kind of unstable, unstable, whatever. So here's the blurb, the description of him. He never looks at his targets before he shoots, since he never aims. Well, this guy sounds like he's more of a Decepticon, but it's a liability. He just sprays artillery in all directions as soon as he arrives. High-strung, unnerved by quiet, expert marksman. Lightning-fast reflexes in vehicle mode. Maximum speed is 250 miles per hour. Maximum airspeed is 580 miles per hour. Carries twin automatic light pulse blasters. In robot mode, uses heat ray rifle. Combines with fellow Technobots to form Computron, as I said. Okay, now here are his stats. Strength 5, intelligence 6, speed 6, endurance 7, rank 5, courage 8, firepower 7, skill 4, and his average of all those stats is 6. And his toy came out in 1987. His first appearance in the comics was the Transformers. These are the Marvel comics. Headmasters number 3, November 1987. Yes, it was called Headmasters. And in the cartoon, it was Transformers Season 3, Episode 24, Grimlock's New Brain, November 14th, 1986. Okay. So that's cool. So let's take a little bit of a look at him. He's okay looking. Kind of futuristic looking, I guess, for the time. Let's take a look on his back. Okay. So, yeah, he's a decent looking little Transformer, I guess. Kind of looks cool, but doesn't have very much mobility. Like, his hands move, his arms move, that is, but that's about it. His feet or legs don't move individually, so that's basically it. Obviously, I'm missing his weapons, which will really be sorely missed once he's in vehicle mode. But yeah, he's got his feet there. Let's see, he's got some stickers there. Whoops. He's got the heat activated Autobot symbol there. Let's see if I can get it going. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, let's transform this guy and see what he looks like. It's pretty straightforward. You just flip this around like that. Okay, gotta get that out of the way. Take his wings out, and then you just gotta get it in there. There we go. Now, what's missing from this is there's supposed to be like two weapons, two like long orange colored weapons sticking out there, and actually really completes the look of this guy, and so he looks much cooler with those pieces. But unfortunately, they're lost to time. But he still looks alright, I guess. I think he looks cooler in vehicle mode than he does in robot mode, especially with the weapons there. So apparently this is some kind of plane, but according to the description, it also, you can also it's also a land vehicle, but he's much faster in the air. Cool. And yeah, he's what's the left arm of Computron? So I didn't look this up, but that there typically connects to the body or whatever, and then you have the hole where in the bottom where you can put a fist. Alternatively, most of these old combiners are interchangeable, so you can also be a foot. Actually, you make a pretty good foot because he has a built-in thing here, but that can connect somewhere, and then you can put the foot piece there. But anyway, there he is. There's Strafe. We'll transform him back. There we go. So I actually had this very same one since childhood. And again, I never really knew which episode he was from. Because he was in like the later episodes of season 3, which by then, like most people, I lost interest because it wasn't a very good season. But that's another story for another day. So that's our first broski here. Okay, next up is Topspin. There he is there. Okay, some information. He is an Autobot. His subgroup is Jump Starter. So he is a Jump Starter. And his ult mode is some kind of cybertronic vehicle. And his function is land and sea assault. Okay. And his quote is, "The thrill is in the journey." So here's his description. "No mountain high enough, no river wide enough to stop this one robot wrecking crew. Has superior mobility due to his cybertronic vehicular form. Views conquest of rough terrain as much as victory as beating Decepticons." That's a weird sentence. "Uses 2 rear jet engines to go 300 miles per hour. Goes 80 miles per hour on water with 2 front pontoons. Has 2 high voltage electric cannons and 2 hand lasers built in. Carries a powerful twin ion impulse blaster." And here are his stats. Strength 6, Intelligence 6, Speed 8, Endurance 5, Rank 6, Courage 10, Firepower 9, Skill 8 for an average of 7.25. So he's pretty powerful. I think of the Transformers I'm showing today, he's the most powerful. But anyway, his toy came out in 1985. His first appearance in the comics are Marvel UK Transformers number 82 in October of 1986. And he did not appear in the animated show as far as I can tell. Okay, this is another one I had since childhood. Not this exact one. obviously, because he wasn't in the show or the comics. But I always thought he was pretty cool looking. I do like the design of his robot mode. It does look kind of cool to me. Very simple, you know, like only his arms move really. His head doesn't move. He does have this weird like thing here behind his head. Never really knew what it was. But anyway, that's a thing. He does bend a little bit, obviously, because that's how he transforms, as you'll see in a minute. Yeah, so that's, you know, he's got the cool looking visor. His head looks cool. Oh yeah, I do quite like the look of this guy. His downfall, though, is you'll see in his transformation, it's just too complex for me. Let's check it out, see if I can do it. Done. He's transformed. That's his alt mode. So yeah, the gimmick of this one is you wind it up. It's not gonna work on this platform. Actually, I don't really think it works, but you wind it up and you let go, and he goes pretty quick, and then he just pops open and he automatically transforms. So it's kind of like in wrestling when you do a kip up. Let's see if I can kind of trigger it. It probably won't work, but wait. No, that didn't work. But you get the idea. He just snaps open and goes and lands on his feet. And when it's, you know, fully functional, it works like, I don't know, maybe 90% of the time. So it's kind of a fun gimmick. But, you know, after about 5 minutes, you're like, okay, what else can you do? That's it. Okay. But still kind of interesting concept. I mean, you think, you know, the fun part of Transformers is, you know, like transforming them. But if it transforms itself in a split second, it's, I don't know, not exactly what they were meant to be. But, like I said, interesting nonetheless. And like I said, pretty cool looking design, in my opinion. Especially in robot mode. Okay, next up is this guy here. Literally the twin broski of the other guy. So his name is Twin Twist. Twin Twist. And he is an Autobot. His subgroup is Jump Starter. His alt mode is Cybertronic Vehicle. And his function is Demolitions. And his quote is, "War is wherever I want it to be." And once again, that quote sounds more like a Decepticon quote, but anyway, here's his info, his description. Nothing feels better to him than sinking his drills into a slab of steel. Loves the scrap metal results of his destructive fury and showing off. Will attack anything, enemy Decepticon or harmless lamppost. Yeah, this guy's off his rocker. Optimus Prime worries about his wild, uncontrollable nature. Yeah, he should. Goes 200 miles per hour, has 6,000 RPM diamond-tipped drills. Twin ion impulse blaster. Shoots explosive 100-pound TNT shells. Goes from vehicle to robot in 0.4 seconds. And his strength is 8. His intelligence is 4. Not the brightest knife in the drawer. Speed is 7. Endurance 7. Rank 5. Courage 9. Firepower 7. Skill 7. Average is 6.75. So not as high ranking, or not as powerful, I guess, overall as his twin broski. And the toy came out in 1985, and like his broski, is from Marvel UK Transformers 82, October 1986, and did not appear in the animated show. Let's see if I can focus on this a little bit closer. There we go. So yeah, this guy looks alright in robot mode, but not as cool as, what's the other guy's name? Topspin. I feel the other guy looks cooler. Just my personal opinion. We look to the back here. This looks kind of weird. These drills drills here. It looks like he's drilling himself in the back of his own heels there, inside his own heels. Looks kind of painful, you know what I'm saying? But okay, it's alright. And once again, I never had this guy as a kid. I didn't even know this guy existed. But he just does a bender Rooney, and boom, he's in vehicle form. I like the drills here. That's a nice touch. Unfortunately, they don't spin, so it would have been nice if when you pull them back and let them go, they spin. But I guess that's asking too much. Now his broski apparently also goes on water, and this guy I guess doesn't. That's the trade-off of having the drills, I guess. But yeah, same idea. You wind it up. Let's see if maybe it'll just pop open like this. Wait, one more time. Let's see. No, whatever. But anyway, oh, there it goes. You pop open and do one of those. So yeah, again, a very gimmicky thing. Fun for a few minutes, and that's about it. Decent design though. Okay, now we're switching gears a bit. We're gonna look at some Decepticons. So this guy here is Dead End. And he is a Decepticon, of course. Subgroup is Stunticons. He's a Stunticon. So these are the vehicles that transform into Menasor, the big combiner robot. He is part of that group. And his alt mode is a Porsche 928. And he is also Menasor's right arm. And his function is a warrior. And here's his quote. I think it's my favorite of this batch. We are all just food for rust. That's pretty deep, bro. And yeah, so here's his description. Sullen, fatalistic, sees little reason to continue Transformers war. Motivating him to fight is always a problem. Veen spends most of his time shining himself. In car mode goes 220 miles per hour. Radar scan covers 200-mile radius. In robot mode has a compressor air gun that shoots 400 to 40,000 psi blast of air. Combines with fellow Stunticons to form Menasor. His strength is 7, intelligence is 6, speed is 7, endurance is 7, rank is 5, courage is 9, firepower is 5, skill is 7 for an average of 6.63. The toy came out in 1986. His first comic appearance was Marvel Transformers number 22, November 1986, and in the animated show was Season 2, Episode 39, The Key to Vector Sigma Part 1, November 25, 1985. Okay, so there he is. There is his description. So let's transform. Wait, let's take a look at him first. He looks decent. He's got the sticker on the back there. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Looks alright. Nothing special. Pretty typical for a smallish transformer for back in the day. So anyway, we'll just transform him. It's pretty simple to transform. You just put the hood down there. I think, yeah, you pull that out. You twist his legs inward, and then you just squeeze him in. And there you go. There's his car mode. Oops. Really cool looking in vehicle mode. They did a good job there. Much cooler looking in vehicle mode than in robot mode. Got the sticker on the top there. I'm sure there's some stickers missing and blah blah blah, but you know, that's what it is. So yeah, and then I'm guessing it's the Menacer's right arm, which is probably something like this. You probably keep the hood up. Okay, and then yeah, you put the fist in there, and then you connect like that, or at the his foot is broken there. That's why he's standing a bit crooked in the intro animations and whatnot. But what can you do, right? Now we move on to his broski. This is Wildrider. And his allegiance is Decepticon. He is a Stunticon. His Ultimode is Ferrari 308 GTB. I don't know anything about cars, so I'll have to take the internet's word for it. And he is Menosaur's left leg. And his function is a terrorist. Wow. And his quote is, either you're out of my way or you're out of luck. So that's a pretty decent quote there. Here's his description. Look out, motorists. He exults in the accidents he causes, driving recklessly, screaming and laughing. Some comrades think it's an act. Others know he's really as nuts as he appears. Fierce, quiet, prone to tire blowouts. In car mode, goes up to 250 miles per hour with amazing maneuverability. In robot mode, his scattershot gun sprays laser beams over wide areas, combines with fellow Stunticons to form Menosaur. His strength is 6, intelligence is 6, speed 7, endurance 6, rank 5, courage 8, firepower 7, skill 6. For an average of 6.38. And once again, this toy is 86. Comic was Marvel Transformers 22, November 1986. The cartoon from Season 2, Episode 39, Get the Key to Vector Sigma Part 1, November 25, 1985. That is a mouthful. Okay, there he is. In my opinion, he looks cooler in robot mode than the other one, Dead End. Much cooler. But still very simple, very basic. Got some arm movements and that's about it. And his transformation is even basicer, if that's a word. Just put that down like that, and you just... Wait, is it not going in? Come on, maybe it's not as basicer as I thought. There we go. It's just a little bit rusty. There we go. Got it. And once again, he looks great in vehicle mode. Very nice looking little toy car. Got the Decepticon symbol up there. Some sticker on here. It's obviously peeling off. I'm sure there's other missing stickers, but pretty cool looking. This is, again, another one from childhood that I had. Not this exact one, I don't think. But yeah, that's not much more to say about this guy. And finally is this interesting looking creature here. This is Cutthroat. He is a Decepticon, subgroup Terracon, Ultimode, some kind of monster bird creature. And, oh, by the way, the Terracons are another combiner group, and they form Abominus. That is a fantastic name. I love that name. That's like a death metal band name or something. I'm sure there's a death metal band called Abominus, but anyway, and he forms Abominus his right leg. And his function is a shock trooper. And his quote is, "Compassion is the currency of losers." Okay, that's pretty good too. That's pretty damn good for a Decepticon. That's how you do a Decepticon quote. And his description is, "Not a trace of mercy can be found among his microchips. Insatiable lust for destruction. In battle lashes out with wings, beak, and claws to cut everything to ribbons. In creature mode can leap 4 miles in one jump, breathes flame. In robot mode carries double-barreled magnetizer that oppositely charges any metal target so it tears itself apart." That's crazy. Combines with fellow Terracons to form Abominus. Cool. strength is 8, intelligence 4, speed 4, endurance 9, rank 5, courage 8, firepower 7, skill 7, average 6.5. The toy came out in 1987. His first comic appearance was Marvel Transformers Headmasters 3, November 1987, and in the cartoon was Transformers Season 3, Episode 24, Grimlock's New Brain, from November 14th, 1986. So, Abominus and Computron, was it? Yeah, were introduced in the same episode. It's cool. So yeah, this is a weird looking dude. Not the greatest looking in a robot form. I think these bird legs that stick out behind him just look weird. But yeah, this was another one I had since childhood. Once again, not this exact one. But yeah, I didn't know anything about him. His arms do move. That's about it. Oh, this piece moves like this. Why? I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with when he forms Abominus. I don't know. But anyways, let's transform this guy. Pretty simple. You just go boop, boop, boop. And then you... Sorry, I had this sneeze there, but... Okay, and then you bring his bird legs down, like so. And then you squeeze in his butt. And there it is. And he can stand up. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure he can stand up if you do it right. Okay. Well, this thing's a little bit uneven, but he can stand up. Whatever. Take my word for it, he can't stand up on an even surface, but I do think he looks pretty cool in his alternate bird mode. The wings look cool, those purple wings. You know, it just looks cool, like the purple, you know, the big wingspan there. It's got the symbols. So yeah, much cooler looking in his Ultra mode, vehicle mode, if you can even call it that, than he does in robot mode. But change him back. Alright, there we go. So anyway, that's him. Alright, so I think that about does it for this episode of my G1 Transformers collection. I have some more left, so there will be at least one more video of my G1 Transformers, and I have, you know, newer Transformers that are not G1 that I will still do, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it relaxing